Ladies and gentlemen, the disclaimer for the Price is Right pricing game recap will be omitted all this week in honor of Celebrity Charity Week. Thank you very much.
And now it's time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Friday, January 6th, 2012, the final day of Celebrity Charity Week. And today's pricing games played to end Celebrity Charity Week, as well as the first full week of 2012 for the Price is Right, were the following: Pay the Rent, Pick a Number, Dice Game, Double Prices, Line 'em Up, and Cliffhangers. The first contestant was Stephanie. She played Pay the Rent for a chance to win up to $100,000, and joining her and the rest of today's contestants was celebrity guest Heidi Klum. All the winnings the contestants would achieve would go to Heidi's charity, which was UNICEF. Ravishing Rachel was in charge of placing the grocery items inside the house. Marvelous Manuela modeled the grocery products and would be in charge of placing one grocery product in the mailbox. For the mailbox, Stephanie chose the box of 8 Pop-Tarts, strawberry flavored. Manuela placed them in there. For the couch and stove, she chose the 1-ounce bag of Cheetos and the 18 Ortega taco shells. Then for the TV and bathtub, she chose the 14-ounce Haagen-Dazs ice cream container and the 18-ounce bottle of Olay body wash. And in the safe in the attic, the 12 cans of Sierra Mist soda. So now, for $1,000, how much were those Pop-Tarts? They were $2.99. Stephanie went on for $5,000, and for the price of the Cheetos, first it was revealed to be 35 cents for that small bag, and the price of the Ortega taco shells, $2.89, grand total of $3.24. She decided to go on for $10,000, and that was pretty much a smart move. The Haagen-Dazs ice cream was priced at $4.49. She got the 10 grand right there. And the price of the Olay body wash, $6.49 for a total of $10.98. And this is where Stephanie decided to take the $10,000, and I think that was very much a good call. Now, how much was that 12th pack of Sierra Mist soda? Well, $4.99. So, that's $10,000 for Stephanie, and it'll go down as a consolation win. Reginald played Pick a Number for an Enticed Mist Ashley living room group, along with a 70-inch LED flat panel Wi-Fi ready Sharp HDTV, all modeled by Rachel. The first number was missing. Reginald chose the 7 instead of the 3 or the 5 to make the price $7,324. And after when Manuela placed the 7 in the first spot, Drew revealed the missing number to be 5. I honestly thought he had it with 7. Really thought he was right. Man. Elaine played Dice Game for a 2012 Honda Fit modeled by gorgeous Gwendolyn. The first number was 1. Elaine rolled a 3 for the second number. It was not a 3, she said it was higher. For the third number, she rolled a 5. It was not a 5, she said it was lower. For the fourth number, she rolled a 4. It wasn't a 4, she went with lower. Gotta be honest, I wasn't feeling too good about that. And for the fifth number, she rolled a 5. It was not a 5, she went with lower. Now, was the second number higher than a 3? Yes, it was a 6. Was the 5 lower for the third number? It was a 2. Now that fourth number. Was it lower than a 4? Oh no, it was a 5 and the game was over. And the last number was lower than a 5, it was a 3. $16,253, the actual retail price. Rose played double prices for a trip to Hawaii, modeled by Gwendolyn. She chose the low price of $6,485 over the high price of $8,190. and after when Gwendolyn took away the high price and Drew revealed the actual retail price, it was $8,190. I honestly thought 6485 was right. Oh man. Benjamin played Line 'em Up for a 2012 Ford Fiesta SE modeled by Manuela. Taking the price of the GPS navigation system that included a 5-inch touchscreen display, built-in Bluetooth, and real-time traffic update, modeled by Rachel, $598. He chose 5 for the second number. Taking the price of the Marc by Marc Jacobs sunglasses that wasn't modeled, he took the number 8 out of the $98 price for the third number. And for the fourth number, taking the price of the Bosch home appliances stainless steel dishwasher from Plessers.com that was modeled by Gwendolyn, $749, he took the 4. First number was 1, last number was 7. His price was $15,847. That was not the price of the car. He got one number right. For his second chance, he chose to change the 8 to a 9 for the third number, and he chose to change the 4 to a 9 for the fourth number, making the price $15,997. I don't know. The actual retail price revealed by Manuela was $18,897. That definitely looked like an ugly price to me. But I am going to remember Benjamin for him singing, well, in opera, in German also, to Heidi Klum. That was a very, very nice moment, and very impressive opera skills, even in Deutsch. Kia played cliffhangers for a Yamaha VX Cruiser waverunner, modeled by Manuela, who was riding it bodily, valued at $10,434. The 3 small prizes modeled by Rachel were an insulated lunch pack, a homemade peanut butter machine, and an 18-speed countertop blender. You mentioned the brand, Black & Decker. Alright, for the lunch pack, Kia believed it was $20. You know something? It was $20 exactly. Now on to the peanut butter machine. She believed it was $30. It was $30! She got that exactly right, too. Now, let's see if she got the blender exactly right. She said it was $45. It wasn't $45. So, the least it could be was $20, excuse me. And the most it could be was $70 for her to win. Well, as Heidi was yodeling along to the cliffhanger's mountain climber, that mountain climber went up only 5 steps. Rachel revealed the price to be $50. I was thinking it would be $40, but it wasn't. It was $50. Rachel revealed the prices, of course, for those 3 small prizes, $20, $30, and $50. So to end Celebrity Charity Week, cliffhangers was the pricing in 1, plus we also gave away a total of $11,000. Actually, $21,000 if you count the $10,000 won by Stephanie. $21,000 for Stephanie. That was $10,000 in Pay the Rent and $11,000 in the first Showcase Showdown. So the winnings in Pay the Rent and Cliffhangers were added to Heidi's charity, plus 95 on the wheel, meaning $9,500. Heidi Klum's charity of UNICEF got $30,034. And by request of NBC 11 News Clips, the total amount of money given away to all of this week's celebrities, charities, was $235,534. In my mind, Celebrity Charity Week was really a great success. I sure love the Price is Right to do something like that again real soon. Now, the MVPs for today are Kia and Stephanie. Kia, of course, for her very impressive Cliffhangers win, and Stephanie for not just what she won in Pay the Rent and the $11,000 in the first Showcase Showdown, but she became the 4th double Showcase winner for Season 40. This is what she won. She won a $3,000 Beverly Hills shopping spree, a trip to New York City for Fall Fashion Week, a 2012 Mercedes-Benz C250. She also won bicycles from BMW for a family of 4, a trip to Orlando to go to SeaWorld and to visit the biggest McDonald's ever. Wow! And a 2012 Jeep Patriot Sport. She was off by, I believe, $136, and I want to thank Mason Ben 2011 for this piece of info. Her total winnings on The Price is Right today for Stephanie was $104,346. Drew mentioned that was the 3rd highest winning record in Price is Right history. Congratulations, Stephanie, and to Kia for her pricing and winning clippings. This week, the Price is Right pricing and recap was sponsored by Chock-full of Nuts Coffee, the Heavenly Coffee, as well as the official coffee for the city that never sleeps. And as I'm264's shirt pointed out to me, it's also the Heavenly Coffee for millionaires that money can't buy. I remember that slogan when I was young. Thanks to him for the classic jingle. Now it's the very first sponsor spoiler for 2012. Next week, the Price is Right pricing and recap will be sponsored by Aunt Nellie's Pickle Beets. Speaking of next week, there are going to be 2 special episodes. Monday, I believe, is going to be a Miss America special. That should be very interesting. And Expectant Mothers-to-Be will also be a special for next week. So Mason Ben 2011, if you're watching, 2 special episodes next week. Can't wait. And also, Tuesday will be my 25th birthday, so I really can't wait for that, too. Now, I have to be serious on something for a minute. Last Friday, or last Saturday, technically, Neil Rocks 87 left a message on his upload when he filled in for me about NBC 11 news clips kind of like dictating him with messages about when Neil Rocks 87 couldn't do the pricing and recap exactly on December 30th, and that's due it on New Year's Eve, 31st. I just want to mention that 2 weeks ago when I asked I'm264 shirt to fill in for me, I noticed that Sports Guy 528 did it, because NBC 11 News Clips told him so. I'm sorry to say this to my pricing and recap preview on NBC 11 News Clips, but that was very disrespectful of what you did. Listen, if I asked Neil Rocks 87 or Jay Van Diesel or I'm264 shirt or Sports Guy 528 to fill in for me, I am going to be the one who can do that. NBC 11 News Clips, you can't just run off and tell anyone else to do it when I already asked someone else to do it. So it's very disrespectful. So in all fairness, if I ask that specific YouTube user to fill in for me if I'm not around for the pricing and recaps, that person only can do it because I asked that person to do so. Okay, with that said, have a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday for another week of pricing and recaps for The Price is Right 40th season. This is Mr. Horgan saying good night, everybody.